There you go. From, as I told you, today's fans. It says your ceiling fan professionals. This is the Lumio Bladeless Ceiling Fan. You read through the instructions for this fan and it says, check that your blades are properly fastened by tightening their screws. The front here says that we're talking about a bladeless fan. So how can I check that my blades are fastened? You know what product you just sold me? Hello everyone, and thank you again for coming to visit my channel. This is Jackie of Jackie of All Trades. On this channel, I feature a lot of DIY activities that I do, as well as projects, things that are going on in my life. Sometimes I'll feature my kids, and today, though, I'm going to do an unboxing of my new bladeless ceiling fan. It is an experiment for me. I've not done anything like this, but I wanted to do something very modern for my kitchen or the dining area. And I know there are a few companies who do make this type of ceiling fan. This one comes from a company called todaysfans.com. I really am a fan of it, and I certainly hope that it goes well in my kitchen. But today we're going to unbox it. We're going to take a look at it. I do actually have a certified licensed electrician coming to put this in because I want it done right. I guess that's enough talking. Let's get on to the unboxing. Okay, so as you can see, this fan comes in a huge box. I'll quickly do a measurement on it. The box itself is 32 inches, and so it's a nice size. It's really hefty. When you open the box, you notice that there is a box inside this box. So I would say that that is well packaged. Now, I had originally ordered this fan in a wood color. I'm opening the second box now. And then I decided I was going to do a little bit of a special feature on my dining room ceiling, and so the white fan was going to be a better match for what I wanted to do. So you open it up, and the first thing that you see is we have the instruction manual on top and all the accessorizing pieces here. This over here. Okay, we have these two pieces here that appear to belong to the base. This one you can see has an electric wire connection. This one appears to be the plate that goes up against the ceiling like so. I hope you can see that. That's a bag of hardware. Put that here. All right, I believe this piece and the rod go together if you want to drop it from the ceiling. Put these here. I was told that I get two rod sizes. There are two choices indeed. Here is a 4-inch drop. And so from my understanding, you can just use this, or you can use it together with that 8-inch, and you can drop it from the ceiling a little bit further. This piece here appears to be part of the mounting hardware. We have the actual lamp itself, so this will connect to the fan. This also appears to be part of the pedestal, so part of the mounting hardware. We'll put it here with the other options. Same here, this appears to be another piece of the mounting hardware, black on this side, white on this side, but this side is definitely the one that connects. In here is the remote control. I see batteries, I see mounting hardware, and then the actual remote control itself, if you can see that. I'm gonna sit it right here. And the final piece besides the fan itself is the instruction manual. There you go. From, as I told you, today's fans. It says your ceiling fan professionals. This is the Lumio Bladeless Ceiling Fan. So, so far so good. I'm gonna put this down here somewhere. Let's go with here. You know, I think it's worth a shot just to kind of see how the fan is in the box. So there's a foam casing around it. It's also in a plastic wrap, and inside that plastic wrap is also a bubble wrap. So it looks like it's triple wrapped in here, and it's very secure. All right, let's see what we've got here. So this is the fan itself. Not a very large fan for all that packaging. This is the underside where the light will go. This light here will be affixed here. So you can see what that looks like. This actually, as I told you, the whole piece will rotate in the air. And here's the bottom. And it's got the wires. We've got a cable to help mount it, it looks like. Yeah, they've got a grounding wire in there. So all these wires, that's why I hire a professional to do this one, because it looks really complicated. But I'm gonna put this down here. Let's get a closer look at this bad boy. I mean, it looks pretty sturdy, but it is plastic. And you can see this base rotates. Here, let's try it that way. There's no problem with the rotation. See? Without the plastic, it's really quiet. Yeah, so I'm excited about it. I do have a few impressions, however, just on the unboxing. All right, now, this is the manual here, and you'll have to excuse me because I've got to have my glasses on in order to read it. Don't read too much into that. I've worn glasses since I was 9 years old. It's not that I'm in my 40s or anything. Although, did I mention that I'm hot? Anyway, so I went through, I was really impressed, okay, with, you know, the basics. You're gonna need your ladder, you're gonna need a drill, a screwdriver. They recommend both the flathead and the Phillips. And then they list all your component parts there really quickly. Let's see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, got it. Yes. So that's fine. I've got the 12 pieces here, and I have 12 pieces there. So I'm feeling good about that. I went through and I read the manual, and everything seems to be all right. But I got excited when I got to the page that talks about troubleshooting. When I was reading the reviews on this fan, some people say that it wobbles. I certainly hope it won't wobble for me, but some people were complaining about wobbling. And so the fan has a whole section here that says, you know, balancing. So if you have wobbling problems with your fan, what you should do. So that part was exciting, but then I noticed the model of fan in the manual that deals with the wobbling. This model of fan is not the model of fan that is actually on the front cover. So you read through the instructions for this fan, and it says, check that your blades are properly fastened by tightening their screws. The front here says that we're talking about a bladeless fan. So how can I check that my blades are fastened and tighten the screws? Even the instructions on the next page actually show you where on the blade you can be checking to make sure that the blades are properly balanced and so that you can get sufficient rotation without wobbling. Do you know what product you just sold me? This actual instruction sheet is available in multiple languages. So you go inside here and I believe you find Spanish is next. Actually, it looks like it's just English and Spanish. The same blade solution available in both languages. The other downside here, the actual instructions for assembly. I was so excited when I got to them, but as you will note, it says up here, installing the fan. But there are no written instructions, just these nice handy dandy little cartoon drawings here to show you what you should be doing. And then option 1 is if you want it to drop down like that here. Actually, steps 5 to 30 on option 1 for the drop down. But for the flush mount option, there are 16 steps right here. You get to the last page, it again tells you this is from Today's Fans and gives you the web address, the phone number to call them. So overall, looks good, looks all right. There are upsides and downsides. A review of the upsides: I think it's going to be modern, it's going to be new, it's original. You won't find other homes in the area, at least not a lot of them, I would think, that have this particular fan. It's supposed to move the air really well. It's got a remote control. It's going to go into my overall ceiling design, which will actually include actual fretwork and some other things that are going to make my ceiling kind of pop and stand apart. And I think this fan will go a long way to helping me to differentiate the kitchen from the dining area, or the dining area from the kitchen. So those are the positives. The negatives here so far are the instruction booklet does not necessarily line up with the product that I have. So yes, you have a picture of the fan on the front, but then when you start with the troubleshooting, it starts telling you about balancing and tightening screws on your blade, and my fan does not have a blade, so that is a little bit concerning, because I just hope this fan does not wobble on me. With the instructions, I do appreciate that they are in 2 different languages, but when it comes time to instruct you on actually installing the fan, you just get these nice handy dandy pictures: step 1, step 2, step 3. I don't have the requisite level of experience to kind of fill in the holes that are not laid out in this book. Yeah, so those are my impressions, and I hope you did like this video. If you did, please hit the like button below. Also, if you have any comments, please do feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I do, as always, encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you find this content useful, because I will be putting out more content just like this. I'm excited to see where this is going, and my electrician should be in today. He's also a really good associate of mine, so I might be giving him a hand. I'll try my best if I can to get at least a little bit of that footage on video, if you guys will find it useful. It's a learning experience for me, and yeah, I'll see you next time.